After the first terrible winter without birdsong, the women planted crops and gardens, and the men took down the deer that came foraging. The birds returned in pairs in the second year, and in healthy flocks in the summer of the third. There was food enough through the winters that followed, so much milder then than now, and our wise and beautiful women saved enough seed from year to year to sustain the population and steadily improve the yield. It was in the 5th year, when all seemed brighter, we learned for the first time that the few women of the north who had survived the wars were bringing only one child to term. There were no twins or triplets born north of the city. In the 7th year, the theft entered HYLA, and the enemy had its cruelest revenge. The women gave birth to twins, but one of each pair, so lively in the womb just days before birth, was stillborn. There was nothing in memories so hideous as this. Every birth became a maddening amalgam of celebration and mourning. Even the strongest of the women languished and succumbed inconsolable in these losses. A wave of hopelessness, the wasting disease of mind and spirit, engulfed them. The men spent time away and made new plans. With their rare and moody sons labouring at their sides, they put the mills right and the forges and the kilns. They milled grain to flour, crafted tools and implements of hammered metal, and fired large crocks and servingware in the kilns. In the 14th year, the sadness eased as the memories of childbirth faded, and the women reached the end of their childbearing years. Winter was mild, and the last month of springtime brought the first full flowering of the fruit trees they had so carefully protected from the hungry deer. Buzzing bees reappeared in much larger numbers, and with them the pleasures of honeycomb. Harvests were abundant. There was bread, then, for everyone, and other fine baked goods. There was tart cabbage again in the crockery, and relishes of every kind. And there was pie, stony fruit pie, promisberry pie, apple pie, and elderberry blow pie. On Tor Heights, in the 14th summer, the first fair pairing since the wars ended was held, with prizes and ribbons for the best of show. Afterwards, when the feasting ended, the crowd gathered at the wheel. Click the link in the description for Part 3.